Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making these amazing, delectable Toblerone shortbread cookies. You're going to absolutely love these. They're amazing, and there's very few ingredients you're going to need to make them. So the first thing you're going to need is a cup of butter, a half cup of sugar. You're going to need some vanilla extract or vanilla paste. You know how I love the seeds. You're going to need white rice flour. You're going to need 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, and you're going to need Toblerones, and these are already cut into their individual triangles. The full recipe will be in the description box below. So to get started, we're going to cream our butter and our sugar. You're just going to want to mix this until it's pale in color. Now, if you don't have a stand mixer, you can always use a hand mixer as well. Creaming your butter just helps incorporate air into it since we're not using any leavening agents in this cookie dough. Once your butter is pale in color, you're going to want to add your vanilla extract or your vanilla paste, and you're going to want a teaspoon. I tend to eyeball it. That looks like a teaspoon to me. And then you're going to want to fully incorporate that vanilla before you add your dry ingredients. Earlier I had the white rice flour and the AP flour separate, so I'm going to combine those, mix them together, and then I'm going to add those to my butter and sugar. Now you're going to want to start on the lowest speed unless you want flour all over your face, and then you can speed it up as you see the dry ingredients starting to incorporate with the butter. And what you're going to do here is you're going to just keep mixing this until you see the dough starting to come together. Once you see the sides of your bowl are pretty clean, then you can stop mixing and you basically have your dough. At which point you can start scooping it out onto a lined tray. I just used a small ice cream scoop just so that I could get even amounts of dough so it all bakes evenly. Once those are all scooped out, I just press lightly on each cookie, and then I put my thumbprint, kind of like how you would treat a thumbprint cookie. I make little divots, that way I can nestle each of the Toblerone triangles into each little hole. The next thing you're going to do is just mold them into a triangle. I always feel like I'm returning to a childlike state of mind when I do this. Play-Doh was always my favorite thing to do when I was a little kid, so make this fun. You just want to secure this chocolate into the dough, and I just like to replicate what the Toblerone looks like and turn them back into triangles. You're going to want to refrigerate these for roughly about 15 minutes before you put them in the oven, just to solidify the batter a little bit. Once they are chilled, you can put them in the oven for 25 to 27 minutes at 300 degrees Fahrenheit. I know the temperature seems kind of low, but trust me, baking them at that low of a temperature lends to the delicacy of its texture. Once they've cooled just a little bit but are still warm to the touch, you're going to want to add icing sugar to this. It's the perfect finish for these cookies, and because they're not so sweet, the icing sugar gives it a little more sweetness. Now I can't resist, I'm going to pick one up for myself. This is what's known as the chef's treat. Just take a bite and show you guys what the inside looks like. You get that fine crumb with that creamy Toblerone chocolate. It is so delicious. It literally just melts in your mouth the minute you take a bite. You guys have to try this yourselves. I hope you guys give this recipe a shot. You will absolutely love them. You can bring them to your next cookie exchange or cookie party. They're perfect for that too. Trust me, everyone will love them. If you like this content, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel so you can keep up with all my latest videos. Hope to see you next time. Bye.